Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Rahim from Boys Higher Secondary School, Tarathpora, class 12th, subject economics. As dear students, we are discussing about the topic that is Indian budget. In previous lecture, we have discussed, or I have delivered my lecture on the Indian budget. Today, I am going to deliver my lesson on balanced budget. What is meant by balanced budget? जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि मुल्क की तरक्की के लिए या मुल्क की तरक्की किस पे मुनहसर करती है, जब बैलेंस्ड बजट होगा। क्योंकि अगर इनकम कम हो लेकिन अखराजात ज़्यादा हो तो डेफिसिट पे जाता है, नुकसान पे जाता है। इसलिए इन दोनों का बैलेंस में होना ज़रूरी है। नाउ व्हाट इज़ बैलेंस्ड बजट? A balanced budget, particularly that of a government, is a budget with revenues equal to expenditures and neither a budget deficit nor a budget surplus. न वहाँ पे बजट सरप्लस होता है ना डेफिसिट होता है। डेफिसिट का मतलब इनकम कम, रेवेन्यू कम, एक्सपेंडिचर ज़्यादा। सरप्लस बजट, रेवेन्यू ज़्यादा, एक्सपेंडिचर कम। ये दोनों चीज़ें इसमें नहीं है। द अकाउंट्स बैलेंस, मोर जनरली इट रेफर्स टू ए बजट with no deficit but possibly with a surplus, यानी सरप्लस हो सकता है। A cyclically balanced budget is a budget that is not necessarily balanced year to year but is balanced over the economic cycle, running a surplus in boom years and running a deficit in lean years, with these offsetting over time. Balanced budget and the associated topic of budget deficits are a continuous point within economics and within politics. The mainstream economic view is that having a balanced budget and every year is not desirable, with budget deficits and lean time being desirable. Most economists have also agreed that a balanced budget would decrease interest rates, increase savings and investment, shrink trade deficits, and help the economy grow faster over a longer period of time. Mainstream economics mainly advocates a cyclically balanced budget, arguing from the perspective Keynesian economics that budget deficit provide fiscal stimulus in lean times, while budget surplus provides restraint in boom times. Alternative currents in the mainstream and branches of the heterodox economics argue differently, with some arguing that budget deficits are always harmful and others arguing that budget deficits are both beneficial and in fact necessary. Schools will often argue against the effectiveness of the budget deficits. A cyclical tools including the freshwater school and mainstream economics and neoclassical economics more general, and the Austrian school of economics. Budget deficits are argued to be necessary by some within post-Keynesian economics notably the Crystalist School. Larger deficits sufficient to recycle savings out of a growing gross domestic product in excess of what can be recycled by profit seeking private investment are not an economic sin but an economic necessity. यानी कहीं पे डेफिसिट बजट जो है वो फ़ायदा मंद है, करना पड़ता है, कुछ स्कूल्स की थाट्स हैं, और कहीं पे बजट बैलेंस होना चाहिए, यानी एक्सपेंडिचर और रेवेन्यू बराबर होना चाहिए. Hope you are understood, and tomorrow I will come in the next lecture. Assalamu alaikum.